Today, we're diving into a topic that could completely change how you approach women and build meaningful connections. 5 signs she wants you to talk to her. Do not miss this. Welcome to Bon Chronicle, where we provide relatable advice to help you navigate the complexities of love and relationships. This is exactly when to approach girls. Have you ever caught yourself wondering, does she want me to approach her? Maybe she keeps glance your way, or she lingering near you, boutier, just not sure. Missing that moment could mean missing out on something amazing, and let's be honest, no one wants to live with that kind of regret. That's why today we're breaking it all down for you. Let's make sure you never miss this Sagan understanding. When a woman wants you to talk to her isn't just about boosting your confidence, it's about creating real opportunities for connection. The truth is women often communicate their interest in subtle ways, and if you can learn to pick up on these cues, it's going to change your game entirely. This isn't about guessing, it's about understanding, and we're here to help you do exactly that in this video. We're going to walk you through 5 unmistakable signs that a woman wants you to approach her, but we're not stopping. There we'll also talk about how to approach her in a way confident, natural, and most important, respect. Because here at Bon Chronicle, we believe relationships should always start from a place of respect and authenticity. And here's the kicker. Stick around until the very end, because I've got a bonus tip for you. This one is all about timing. It's not just what you do, it's when you do it. Get this right, and you'll not only know when to approach her, but also make an unforgettable first impression. Let's get started before we dive into the specific signs. Let's take here a moment to understand why women communicate interest the way they do. If you've ever felt like her signals were too subtle to decode, you're not alone. Here's the thing, women often rely on nonverbal communication, and there's areas in for that. Societal norms play a huge role for generations. Women have been conditioned to let men take themselves in initiating conversations. It's not about playing games. It's about hurrying to what's been seen as socially acceptable. On a personal level, many women also prefer why as a way to gauge your attentiveness. If you can pick up on those quiet cues, you've already demonstrated a level of awareness that sets you apart. Think of it this way: nonverbal communication is like a scrat language, and once you learn it, whole game changes from fleeting eye contact to a subtle shift in body language. These small gestures are how women test the waters without putting thumbs, vision, and overly vulnerabilization. For men, tuning into these cues requires presence, patience, and a willingness to step outside of the purely verbal realm. It's not always about what she says, but rather what she does. Now this brings us to the importance of observation and emotional intelligence. Let's be honest, most men aren't born with a finely tuned radar for these signals, but the good news, emotional intelligence is a skill you can develop when you're able to read between the lines of what's being said, or in this case, not said. You create an atmosphere of trust and ease. Women value men who can pick up on subtle cues because it shows you're paying attention, just waiting for your turn to talk. And when you respond appropriately, Tato's signals the interaction flows naturally. Here's the key: learning to recognize these cues doesn't just make contractions smoother, it builds trust. One, a woman sees that you get it, she feels more comfortable opening up, and that's where meaningful connections begin. So keep your eyes and ears open, because these signs are often right in front of you. It's all about knowing where and how to look. Sign number 1, eye contact. Let's talk about the first and probably the most universal sign of interest. Eye contact. The way a woman looks at you can tell you a lot. If you're paying attention, here's what it might look like. Repeated lingering glances across the room. She looks at you, holds your gaze for a moment, and then looks away, only to repeat the same thing a little later. Or maybe it's more subtle. Quickly looks at you, but the second you notice she glances away, almost shyly, then dismiss. This shy, quick looks can just as much of a signal as bold, lingering ones. The difference lies in her comfort level and personality. Know how should you respond. The key is to maintain confident, steady eye Contact but don't overdo it. Staring can come across as intimidating. And that's the listing you want. Instead, hold her gaze for a moment, and then here's the secret. Pair it with a subtle smile. A genuine warm smile shows that you've noticed her and that you're open. Tonguing this tiny gesture can speak volumes without you even saying a word. Eye contact is the opening move. Nail I tend. You've set the tone for a potential connection. Sign number 2, proximity. And proximity, body language. Body language. The second sign is proximity and body language. Let me ask you this, Shave. You ever notice someone consistently finding reason to be near you? That's not a coincidence. Here's how it works. A woman interested in you might position herself closer than necessary. Maybe she moves to your side of the room, casually lingers nearby even when the space around her isn't crowded. If her BD is angled towards you, or if she mirrors your movements, crossing her arms or shifting. When you do, that's her nonverbal way of saying, I'm paying attention to you. Open body language. Eyes, another key indicator. She might keep her arms relaxed, her posture inviting, and her gaze in your direction, signaling that she's approachable now. Do you use this knowledge? The first step is awareness. Pay attention to her movements without making it obvious. If you notice this cues, it's time to approach, but do it respectfully. Maintain a comfortable amount of personal space when you strike up a conversation. Say something simply and context-driven, like, hey, I noticed we're enjoying the music. What's your favorite song here? This keeps the interaction natural and effortless. Proximity and body language are powerful indicators of interest. When you combine these signs with a confident yet respectful approach, you create the perfect opportunity to make a genuine playful or nervous behavior connection. Sign number 3, playful or nervous behavior. Now let's talk about Anna Thurston. That's easy too. Miss, but incredibly playful or nervous behavior sometimes. When a woman is interested in you, she might display small unconscious actions that reveal her feelings. You've probably seen it before. She's fidgeting with her jewelry, twisting a strand of her hair, or even adjusting her clothes. These little movements aren't random. They're signs that she's a bit nervous around your nervousness. When paired with interest, often comes across in playful ways. To Mabe, she laughs a little too hard at her jokes, even the not-so-funny ones, or teases you lightly to spark some fun banter. These actions are her way of showing interest while also testing 3 waters to see how you'll respond. So how'll you approach in these moments? With something light and easy, like a friendly compliment or observation. For instance, if she's playing with her hair, you could say, your hair looks great, did you? Just do something different with it. This works because it's simple and it keeps the conversation flowing naturally. The key here is to read her comfort level. If she seems a bit shy, go at her pace and keep the tone relaxed. Address pond with kindness and warmth, showing that you're approachable and not trying to pressure her. Playful or nervous behavior is an invitation. It's your chance to step in and make her feel at. Product recommendations. Product recommendation, by the way, if you're looking to level up your confidence and sharpen your communication skills, I've linked a resource in the description that has helped countless people become more socially savvy. Whether you're trying to build stronger connections or just get better at reading subtle cues, this could be the game changer you've been looking for. Check it out. If you're interested. Sign number 4, she initiates interaction. Is let's move on to a Maria via sign. She initiates interaction. 1. A woman makes the first move, whether it's starting a conversation or asking for your help. It's often a clear signal she's interested. For example, she might ask you a seemingly random question like, do you know what time it is? Even though she's holding her phone here, she might compliment you with something like, that's a great jacket. Where did you get it? These small openings are her way of creating an opportunity for dialogue. Playful comments like jokingly hailing you about something or teasing you lightly are also great indicators that she wants to keep the conversation going. So how should yours spend? First, match her energy. If she's being playful, respond with a smile and some lighthearted banter of your own. If she's asking a question, give her a thoughtful answer, and then add follow-up. To keep things flowing, for instance, if she compliments your jacket, you could say, thanks, it's my favorite you. Seem like you've got great taste. What's your go-to style? The goal here? Esto, keep things light and engaging while showing genuine interest. Women appreciate men who can maintain a natural rhythm in a conversation. Wench takes the initiative. It's a green light. Make the most of it by building rapport and keeping the connection alive. She finds reasons to stay around you. Scene number 5. She finds reasons toast around you. The final sign is one that often flies under the radar. She finds reasons to stay around you. This is when a woman creates opportunities to be near you, even when it doesn't seem necessary. For example, imagine you're chatting with a group of friends and she casually joins the conversation with much to contribute, just to be in your space. Or maybe she finishes her drink but lingers at the bar woolly hour, still there as if waiting for something. Pay attention to these momentos. They're not accidental. She's intentionally placing herself where you're hoping you'll notice her. Even small things like standing nearby while scrolling on her phone or extending a shared activity can be her way of staying close to you. So how do you decoction start? By acknowledging her presence. Strike up a conversation naturally using context around you. If you're in a group, try directing a question her wido. Bring her into the discussion. Or if it's just the two of you, comment on something happening in the environment. Like, this place has such a cool vibe, didn't you think? Then steer the conversation towards shared interests. Tadipan, the connection, confidence, and authenticity. Your key here. If she's staying near you, it's a sign she's interested, but it's up to you to take the next step and turn that proximity into a meaningful interaction. Bonus tip. The timing is key. Bonus type. Recognizing the signs is only half the battle. Timing is the real game. Share. Even if she's giving you all the signals, knowing when to make your move is crucial. Context matters. For example, if she's with a group or seems distracted, wait until she's more relaxed and approachable. Gauging her comfort level will help you avoid coming on too strong. When you do make your move, keep it natural. Forget about rehearsed lines. Often sound forced and awkward. Instead, focus on being present and sincere. A simple, genuine comment about something relevant in the moment is often all it takes. Timing isn't just about when to approach. It's about how to make her feel at ease and interested in continuing the conversation. Conclusion and call to action. Let's quickly recap 5 signs we've covered. Icon, contact, proximity, and quote. Body language, playful or nervous behavior. Initiating interaction, finding reasons to stay around Yorick. Analyzing these signals can open the door to meaningful connections, but it's up to you to take action confidently and respectfully. Here's the thing. The signs aren't random. They're her way of saying she's interested while leaving the ball in your court. So take what you've learned today and start putting it into practice. You'll be amazed at how much easier and more enjoyable conversations become when you know what to look for. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Bond Chronicle. And remember, there's a resource linked in the description to help you develop your social skills and build confidence in conversations. If you're serious about leveling up, it's definitely worth checking out. Until next time, take care, stay confident.